All right, well, hello, everyone, and welcome back to another very exciting episode of WPW Saturday Night Showdown, episode 60, here tonight. I am your host, the Killjoy JTB, and unfortunately, I am riding solo for tonight. I heard Andrew got lost in traffic somewhere. Well, my hopes that he can, he'll eventually find his way, but you'll be getting me for the rest of the night here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a very fun set of matches that the commission has prepared here tonight as we still gear toward our way to getting to the next pay-per-view of WPW, that being, of course, WPW Sous La Tour, coming to you live the Saturday after Mardi Gras, February 21st in 2026. Gonna be a very, very exciting time whenever that happens. And one of the matches, obviously all the titles will be on the line for that night, and one of the titles that will be on the line will be none other than the Underground Championship, currently held by the Sheriff of WPW, Montgunnery. And the commission has prepared a little 8-man showcase match for to determine the #1 contender for that very championship. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and head down to ringside for some showcase action. The following contest is an 8-man showcase match, and it's for the #1 contendership of the WPW Underground Championship. Introducing first, wrestling out of the void, he is the Dark Magician, Ignatius Black. And now we know Ignatius has been wanting to rebuild himself a bit after his loss at Resistant Disorder to Montgunnery. Whatever deity this man worships has been demanding Ignatius to step forward and put in more effort, and that's what he has been doing over these past few weeks now. This was granted him the opportunity here tonight to go for that championship once again. And introducing second, wrestling out of a land down under, he is the Marauder, Merrick the Hunter. Merrick has been doing pretty well in his last few matchups here, so no surprise seeing the commission picking him to be granted this opportunity here tonight. And introducing third, wrestling out of the Matsumoto estate, Konshuro Oka. Here we have the second Oni of Matsumoto here. No secret to 8-man showcase matches. If everyone remembers, he won his very first match, his debut match in an 8-man showcase match. So I imagine a lot of the competitors that are not only out here already, but also in the back are very. I imagine they're ready. They're ready for whatever this man may have planned. And introducing fourth, representing the Fangs of Vega, they are Saint Acid, Calendar, Hatafi. And Hatafi coming off of a very impressive victory on the last episode. They took on the former Rocker Boy champion Minuano and was able to astonishingly pick up the victory against the former champion. We'll also be seeing Minuano later on tonight. He'll be taking on another one of the Fangs of Vega. He'll be taking on Luther Bolfenheim in your penultimate main event. And introducing fifth, representing the 4 Horsemen of WPW, Sergeant Major Pain. And make sure to stand up and salute. The soldier has entered the building here tonight. Obviously, many things going over the mind of Major Pain, especially after the surprising turn of his former friend Beowulf joining up with the faction of Ragnarok, which we will be seeing in action later on tonight. You gotta wonder what kind of thoughts are going throughout the mind of the soldier here.
Hey, let's go.
And introducing sixth, wrestling out of the backstage area, weighing in at 600 pounds, Girthquake! You know, there are very few competitors on the WPW roster that I would call true workhorses. Not to discredit any of the members of the roster, everyone has done fantastic here in WPW, but Girthquake here, truly the workhorse of WPW. Not only does he come out here for in-ring competition, but he also helps out with the crew, setting up the ring, setting up the stage. He helps out everywhere and anywhere he can. It's no surprise of anyone why he's being given this opportunity here. And introducing seventh, Greg Terrace. Being accompanied tonight by Alexander Divine, it seems. But Greg Terrace, no surprise that he would want to be put in this matchup here, coming as the former not Rocket Boy, Underground champion himself. Looking to gain that time in the spotlight once again as a champion. And introducing 8th. Representing the Primals, he is the Primal of Fire, Ifrit. We know the Primals they're quite busy here tonight. Because we have Ifrit here in this 8-match showcase match. We'll be seeing the rest of them later on tonight as Garuda and Titan prepare to take on Beowulf and the Goddess Hell in a mixed tag team match later on tonight. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ifrit going after Hitafi. Looks like Ignatius trying to look for someone to go after, settling on Greg Terrace, it seems. And Girthquake and Merrick. Girthquake just taking Merrick down a little bit, putting so much pressure on those shoulders. Conchudo now putting the focus in on Hitafi, landing that DDT. Major Pain and Merrick are going at one another. And a drop kick made to Ifrit as Ignatius and Greg, first two competitors on the outside. As Hitafi immediately trying to lock in a submission attempt on Girthquake, but unsuccessful in the process. Oh! A quick takedown there by Ignatius. Looks like Ifrit was looking for a fall-away slam, but Oka reversing it, taking Ifrit down, going for the cover, but a kick out at 1. Oh! A devastating powerbomb there by Pain. Ifrit trying to get back up to his feet. Belly to belly by Merrick to Ignatius. Hitafi just going at it against Girthquake. Oof. Russian leg sweep there by Hitafi. Greg down only for a couple seconds, now back up to his feet. And a big headbutt made to Ifrit, it seems, almost. Maybe a headbutt at Ignatius. I wasn't exactly paying attention. But Ifrit looking for a suplex here on Oka, lands it. All competitors on the outside here tonight. Oka locking in that submission attempt on Payne, but Payne is able to escape it. Coming in from behind, though, Ignatius, and the fireman's carry, and a suplex by Merrick. And Ignatius dropping Payne onto the apron there. And a running power bomb by Merrick. Cover made to Ignatius, but a kick out at 1. And getting tossed right into those steel steps. And Ignatius being tossed into the steps. Taffy and Ignatius going at each other, reigniting an old rivalry. Ignatius was the first person Taffy targeted when they made their debut here in WPW. A side slam there by Taffy to Merrick. Cover made, Girthquake pinning Major Payne. Is he going to get it here? But a kick out at 1. Headlock and a punch to the head by Oka to Ifrit. Irish whip directly into the corner by Merrick, and a series of kicks to the heads of Girthquake. And Taffy seemingly able to reverse. Oh, but that uppercut by Greg Terrace out of nowhere. And Lutez press being made to Ignatius as Girthquake being put in the Tree of Woe position by Merrick. The series of knee shots directly into the side. Oh! I believe that may have been the Tesla's device there by Ignatius to Sergeant Major Payne, but was not able to pick up the pin on that. And now Ignatius pinning Ifrit. 2. No. Kick out at 2. And Ignatius booking it. Gonna get to that Taffy. Oh, the clothesline there. Oh, and Greg Terrace looks like he locked in natural conclusion on Merrick. But Merrick was able to escape it in the Hunter's Buckshot as retaliation into the cover. We got a double pin, Girthquake pinning a Taffy and Merrick pinning Greg, while both competitors kicking out. And the howitzer made by Payne to Ifrit, going for the pin this time, but a kick out before the count of 1. A vicious German suplex there by Merrick to Greg. Almost everybody, with the exception of Ifrit and Payne, facing it out over by the ramp. Someone looks, oh, looks like Taffy lucky in the twos of a Taffy here. But it looked like Oka was able to escape it. Oh, the trophy taker locked in on Greg, but was not able to pick up the pin on that one. And Payne having the equalizer out, using it on Ignatius. Oh! Someone got busted open here. I don't know who exactly it was, but a DDT made by Oka to Girthquake. Oh, and a suplex by Greg. Ifrit going for the pin on Merrick, but unfortunately the referee was not able to get there in time. And Conchudo grabbing that hockey stick. It is the season. Was only able to briefly use it. As Girthquake lands that Uranagi. And a vicious clothesline there by Ifrit's a pain. Another old rivalry reignited. The Guns and Glory and the Primals, they face each other, I believe, at the first Resistance Disorder, or it may have even been Cinder. No, it was Resistance Disorder, my mistake. That's my wild, ladies and gentlemen. Girthquake now going for the pin on Oka. No, kick out at 2. And it's Happy with the kendo sick. Oh, and Ignatius immediately not allowing Hetafe to use that. Oh, the crushing forearm, crushing inevitability by Girthquake made to Merrick, busting him open. 1, 2, 3. Merrick the Hunter has been eliminated. And Ignatius cover made to Greg 2. No. Not before busting him open in the process, though. Hetafe almost taunting Girthquake into that belly to belly. May be regretting that decision. Or may not be. Hetafe is... I have no words. Oh, Greg Terrace here. Getting the triumvirate in onto Ignatius with a third German suplex. Cover being made here. 1, 2, no. Ifrit, Oka, and Girthquake just in that corner. But, oh, looks like Hetafe was going for a pin on Pain. I know the Fangs have a little bit of a beef going on, particularly with Guns and Glory at the moment. Oh, Daffy just throwing Ifrit right into the ring post there. An Irish whip directly into the barricade. Major Pain with the baseball bat, just wailing on, I think it may be Hetafe they're using it on. Hetafe with a mix of Girthquake. Oh, the devastating Uranagi by Girthquake, cover made to Ifrit. 3. Ifrit has been eliminated. Oh, clothesline made to Oka. Girthquake with 2 eliminations this time. Wonder if he can keep up the pressure here. Just landing both those knees onto Oka, but not capitalizing on the pin. It looks like it's Happy going for the pin on Pain. 3. Sergeant Major Pain has been eliminated. Oh, uppercut by Greg, now going for the pin. 1. No, kick out at 1. Oka using that kendo stick for a little bit on Girthquake, but Girthquake just not allowing any more usage of it as he grabs it for himself, busting it open across the chest of Oka. Oh, dropping Hetafe directly. Oh, onto the apron is Oka doing that daredevil dive to Girthquake and Hetafe. Now looks like Hetafe locking in the tears of Hetafe onto Oka, but Oka very quickly able to escape it. Greg Terrace launching the steel steps, just barely missing Hetafe right there. Oh, big takedown into the trophy taker. Locked in, but not capital. Oh, going for the pin this time now. 1, 2, 3. Greg Terrace has been eliminated. We're down to our final 4 here, ladies and gentlemen. Ignatius Black, Conchudo Oka, Hitafi, and Girthquake going for the pin. 2, no. Now Ignatius throwing the steel steps at Conchudo. Point blank range. Lucky he did not hit anybody in the crowd with that. As Girthquake tries to wail on the opponents with the hockey stick. Oh, and that massive suplex, landing Ignatius' head onto the steel steps there. May have to check for a concussion later. Oh. And dropping the full way across Conchudo into the cover. 2, no. And a Taffy dropping the knee directly onto Girthquake. And now Ignatius going for the pin on Girthquake here. 2, no. They're showing some disrespect to the workhorse here. Irish whipping Hitafi onto the apron. And now slamming Girthquake right into Hitafi. Oh, we got ourselves a brief team up here. Oh, double backbreaker between both Hitafi and Girthquake. Oh, Oka trying to go for that drop kick, not able to land it. Oh, now, oh, that mouse bomb connected. Conchudo Oka has been eliminated. That's 3 eliminations for Girthquake. Oh, a big slam there. Now going into the cover. 2, no. Down to our final 3, Ignatius, Girthquake, and Hitafi. Oh, Ignatius trying to land that butterfly suplex, but not able to. Girthquake using his weight and his to his advantage. Now Hitafi going for the pin. 2, no. A quick takedown there by Hitafi. But Girthquake back up to his feet and no time flat. Whipping into the corner. Oh, and a back body drop. And a drop kick by Ignatius. Now Ignatius grabbing the sledgehammer here. Using it on Hitafi. And just wailing on Saint Acid there. As Girthquake coming in. But Ignatius waiting for him. That devastating DDT there. All 3 competitors seemingly dazed on what to do next, but quickly converging into that corner there. Oh! Slamming the back of Girthquake directly onto the sledgehammer. Oh. Girthquake there. Oh! What the mass bomb! Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ignatius Black has been eliminated. That is 4 eliminations for Girthquake. It is not looking good for Hitafi. Oh, and a massive headbutt there by Girthquake. Hitafi needs to figure out what they need to do in order to potentially pick up the victory here. But Girthquake just not allowing for any time to give Hitafi a breather. Now Girthquake's got the seal steps, but Hitafi quickly not allowing him to use it, but getting tossed around though. And the drop kick. Oh, went for the elbow drop there, but Hitafi able to roll out of the way just in time. A Russian leg sweep there by the Saint. Oh! And Girthquake with that. Oh no! Kick out at 2. Trying for that crushing inevitability, but was not able to land it. Oh, could be going for a second one this time around. No, here we go. Oh, that Uranagi landing. 1, 2, no. Hitafi shrugging off that chair shot by Girthquake. What is this person made out of? Channeling a second win here, dropping Girthquake down, locking in the tears of Hitafi, getting that in, but no. Oh, Hitafi locking in the trophy taker. Trophy taker locked in onto Girthquake, going for the pin. 1, 2, and oh no! Incredibly close calls here for the final 2 competitors of this match. And Girthquake making a beeline to Hitafi. And Hitafi with another Russian leg sweep here. Hitafi with another Russian leg sweep. Now grabbing that baseball bat. Prepared to use it. Oh, and a crucifix takedown. This time directly into the barricade, trying to go for the clothesline. Hitafi not able to land it here. Oh! And dropping Girthquake directly onto the barricade. And using that sledgehammer directly on the back of Girthquake. Not letting up against the workhorse. That's like 6 sledgehammer shots, and a 7th went for the 8th, but fortunately Girthquake was able to get out of it in time. On that big clothesline there. Fans here cheering on the underdog with Girthquake. 4 eliminations. Can he get a 5th here with Hitafi and become the #1 contender? Now just launching the Saint. Oh, dropping him directly onto the knees, going for the cover. That could be it for Taffy. 1, 2, no! Still nothing. Now Girthquake going to extreme measures here, going to the top turnbuckle this time. And went for that elbow drop off the top to a standing Taffy. Oh, and that belly to belly. Taffy kicking Girthquake back though. Irish whip directly into the corner here. Oh. Taffy looking for the golden throne to get locked in here. Girthquake with nowhere to go, but oof. Sliding directly into the outside here. Into the cover now. 1, 2, and Taffy gets the upset. Here's your winner, Calendar Taffy. And looks like Taffy is going to WPW Sous La Tour. He'll be taking on Montgunnery for the WPW Underground Championship. Crowd very noticeably disappointed with that win. And tweeting on social media as we gear towards the next matchup here, Fenrir saying, "It is rare I sing the praises of a mortal, but that Jotnar certainly deserves it." It's very rare when you see the beast, when you see the beast Fenrir giving praise to anybody that aren't his own faction mates. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and actually, speaking of Fenrir, he's in our next matchup. So with that being said, let's go ahead and head down to ringside. The following contest is a 2-on-1 handicap match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the leader of Ragnarok, the Beast, Fenrir. Fenrir's first time coming out by himself since he made his shocking return to WPW at the end of Resistance Disorder. Him and Beowulf attacking the new Rocker Boy champion Jacob Storm, leading the entire locker room to come out in Jacob's defense. And ever since then, Ragnarok has just been cleaning house throughout the WPW roster. And Fenrir out here looking to make a statement. And introducing his opponents. First, wrestling out of Night City, California, he is the Netrunner, Nicolas Northstorm. And even though this 2-on-1 handicap match, this is a very interesting, bit of history here. Nicolas obviously was one of the former Rocker Boy champions here in WPW. Then we had our return show last year where he defended that championship in an elimination chamber match in that main event with Fenrir seemingly knocking out the Netrunner to pick up the victory and become the champion. So Nicolas, I imagine, still has a bit of a grudge against the Beast. And introducing his partner. Wrestling out of the Dreaming City, he is the Awoken Hunter, Siegfried. Now, obviously not the first time that Siegfried and Nicolas have partnered up together. They kicked off the very first Ascension, taking on the Primals of Ifrit and Titan. Fortunately, they were not able to quite pick up the victory on that one, but hope and honestly, kind of a ballsy maneuver from these two, deciding they want to pick a fight with Fenrir of all people. And I'm also getting a note passed on to me. It appears that this is also, in fact, a tornado handicap match, so Siegfried and Nicolas don't have to worry about tagging each other in this matchup. There we go. Nicolas just hopefully trying to let Siegfried do the work here, but didn't exactly pan out the way they had imagined. But right now, both of them getting Fenrir into that corner and taking him up to the top turnbuckle here. Oh! That head scissor takedown directly off the top turnbuckle. Oh, what for that springboard moonsault there, but nobody home. Fenrir trying to lift up Siegfried, but Siegfried fighting back. And the standing shooting star press here into the cover already. 2, no, kick out at 2. Another standing shooting star press here. As Fenrir trying to recover on the outside, a little bit dazed here from these two. Fenrir slamming Siegfried directly into the steel steps. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, despite the fact that this is obviously a handicap match, there are still disqualifications in play. So I'm a little bit confused why Nicolas and Siegfried pulled out weapons here. Ifrit with a power bomb. Oh, slamming Siegfried directly into the side of the apron there. Now going after Nicolas. Tossing him back into the ring. And Siegfried seemingly continuously putting in the work on the beast here. Nicolas just observing at a distance. Probably trying to channel some of that sort of tag energy here, waiting for one, trying to conserve energy, I suppose. But not exactly the wisest maneuver, if I say so myself. Oh, a big power bomb there to Nicolas. And Fenrir with a spear, Gungnir. Fenrir, though, fighting back against the Netrunner, slamming him right into the steel steps this time. Now Siegfried to the top turnbuckle, double axe handle, but nobody home. Fenrir lifting up, or at least not really lifting up, but still slamming Siegfried in the side of the head with a knee. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, with a Superman punch coming in. Oh, and another Gungnir. Got a powerbomb there by Siegfried, going to the cover. One, but no. Now Fenrir putting Siegfried in a fireman's carry, leaving him hung out to dry. Fenrir getting Irish whipped into the corner. Nicolas going for that European uppercut, but Fenrir fighting back, whipped into the corner, and a drop kick by Siegfried. Now over the top. Oh! Both of them trying to go at it at the same time, but didn't exactly calculate that landing perfectly. Oh. Dropping Nicolas directly onto the knee there, stomach first, rolling back into the ring, going after Siegfried now. And hung out to dry. And a bridging suplex there by Nicolas under the cover too. No. That dropkick into a kip up. Nicolas just wailing on the beast right now. Fenrir in the corner. Oof. And that DDT busting Fenrir open, and now Nicolas over the top. And Siegfried being able to land that daredevil dive, but Fenrir kicking Nicolas back, going after Siegfried once again. Oh! Landing the Thor's anvil right onto the hunter. Oh, another power bomb there by Fenrir to Nicolas. And now going after him once again with a second power bomb. Now tossing the net runner into the ring. Oh! Quick face plant right into the padding there. And Nicolas with the fake out almost. And we're getting tossed back into the ring. Nicolas with a series of kicks. Now going for the cover. One. No. Kick out at one. Siegfried taking Fenrir into the corner. With the scoop slam now. Going for the cover once again. One, two, no! Fenrir at that knee to the side. And a Spanish fly by the hunter. Oh, another quick double team maneuver by Siegfried and Nicolas, both going over the top. Both the knees into that upper chest. Nicolas heading to the outside, coming in from behind. Tossing the beast back in. Oh. And Fenrir lifting up Nicolas, but Nicolas going for the roll-up. One, two, no! Incredibly close call on that pin attempt there. Oh, the Superman punch and a clothesline. Siegfried coming in from behind. And on Nicolas from behind after that Irish whip here. Oh! Oh, that foul away slam into the cover. One, two, no! The Acro Mirage not able to pick up the victory here for Siegfried and Nicolas. As Fenrir, another placement on the outside. Fenrir catching it this time around. Oh. And Siegfried, once again, nobody home. Fenrir rolling out of the way. Oh, side slam there. Oh, and a vicious right hook across the jaw of Siegfried. Oh, catching that arm. And a big Hurricane Rana there by Nicolas. Oh. Kick across the back of the head. And Siegfried Irish whipping Fenrir close to the steel stops, but not quite landing him there. And a drop kick to the back. Another Thor's Anvil landed to Nicolas. And the Beast seemingly eyeballing the Hunter here. Oh, and a power bomb as Siegfried lands a cheap shot. Oh, but then the enziguri there. Dropping both the legs right onto Fenrir. Fenrir fighting back though on Siegfried. Irish up into the corner. Oh, what the Superman punch! Oh, but Nicolas, oh, went for the drop kick, but nobody home. Fenrir catching that one. Oh, but Siegfried catching that boot there. And then Irish whipped into the corner. And another scoop slam by the Hunter, going for the cover once again. 1, 2, no. Oh, Siegfried going over the top, but nobody home. Nicolas almost second guessing his plans there for a minute. And I guess deciding not to do that this time, but now going for the Daredevil dive. Raising the back of Fenrir there for a little bit. DDT to Siegfried. A massive power bomb made to the Hunter. Oh, coming in from behind, an attack to the legs there by Nicolas. Now dropping the knees. Oh, and a Gungnir to Nicolas as Siegfried with that somersault landing directly onto the Beast. Now a series of kicks and a chop. Siegfried having something planned there. And Fenrir just tossing him around. Oh, a big slam, but a boot right there. Oh, another vicious right hook there to Siegfried. Fenrir eyeballing the net runner. Another massive Thor's Anvil. Another right hook made to the Hunter. Nicolas trying to come in from behind, but Fenrir catching him at the last second. Now Fenrir making a beeline towards Siegfried this time. Oh. Oh, now going directly at the legs there once again. And Siegfried once again with another daredevil dive to the beast, but not dazing him in the slightest. Oh, slamming him directly in the steel steps once again. A standing shooting star press made this time. Neither Nicolas or Siegfried have tried to capitalize on a pin attempt here. Oh, Fenrir again, both the knees up. Catching that shooting star press from Siegfried. Oh, Nicolas trying to go for that enziguri, miscalculating it a bit. Oh, Fenrir and Nicolas trading places. Now just going after that arm there. Oh, another big slam out of the corner. Another case of both competitors diving to the outside directly to Fenrir. Both of these guys want to put this guy down. Possibly once and for all. We don't know. But Fenrir landing another Gungnir to Siegfried this time. Now heading back in, chasing after Nicolas. Oh, what a big slam there. Oh. Full slam with the body. And into a power slam. And the DDT. Busting open Siegfried. Oh, Fenrir looking to lock in the chained wolf onto Siegfried. That could be it. And Siegfried tapping out. And here is our winner, Fenrir. A lot of instances where it could have that could have spelled absolute disaster for the beast, but I wonder if a lot of that was probably a ploy, giving Nicolas and Siegfried a false sense of security there. Only to come out at the last minute to pick up the victory. But now, ladies and gentlemen, before we head on into our next matchup here, we got some tag team action coming at you next. But before we get to that, we're going to be hearing from some of the members of the Matsumoto estate. We're going to hear from Hana and Haruka. Wolfpack Wrestling. Where did I lie? Starting off, when I came back enraged by the opportunities gifted, I set out to prove the Matsumoto estate. The Matsumoto estate ran this company metaphorically, mainly. Not Ragnarok, not the Four Horsemen. Did I lie then? I said I would stand up and fight to ensure this roster has a fighting champion. Considering I did the same as the Synthwave Championship run, I didn't lie there. So when did I lie? I didn't. Because I have always been upfront. No hidden deals, no pacts. Granted, Payne may see my actions with Shiraya as a backroom deal. It was brought forth and not hidden. But ask yourself this question. Before then, did Shiraya beat Haruka? Even the commentator said it. I have an eye for talent. That eye has not left you, Shiraya. I can feel the hunger coming from you. That eagerness. You did what no one else had done. And since then, we've had to put things into a new perspective. I am no fool to what such a moment usually sparks. Much like with Morgan, if the time does come to meet across the ring again, don't hold back. That would be disrespectful. And I hold no grudge after. Just because the ring may make us rivals for a night when it happens does not mean it has to be a lifetime. If I am to fall, my goal would be achieved. To push those around me to greater heights. I do wish Morgan was not injured and could be on such a stage alongside you. Haruka, the dog has gotten a new friend. He may not have learned while barbecued by Jacob. If Ragnarok makes a move on us again, you're authorized to euthanize. Shouldn't be too hard to rebuild the slaughterhouse. So who's next? And indeed, the slaughterhouse is open back up for business, and it's open in tag team action coming at you next. So let's go ahead and head down to ringside. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Atiana Quincy, the team up of Marisol Summercrest and Alba Valen, the Four Horsewomen. And I guess a quick tweet on social media after that promo we heard from Hana and Haruka. Hana's tweeting out saying, "You say we'll need an army. Okay then, I'm in." Because I guess Fenrir mentioned when he came to the backstage area that that you will need an army to end him. His words, not mine.
Damage control. Yeah. We got the power, we got the rage, control the stage, control the cage.
And introducing their opponents.
We got the rage, control the stage, control the cage. We are the puppet masters. They go with fast, we faster. And we don't take a day off.
Being accompanied to the ring by the Rocker Girl champion Hana Matsumoto. The team up of Shiraya and Haruka Daisuke. The Matsumoto Estate. Oh, you know, now I see why Tiana wanted to come out here for this match. This is not. I should stress this is not a 6-person tag team match. This is only 2v2. But regardless, yeah, Tiana, as we've heard from over the past few weeks now, feeling very betrayed by Shiraya joining up with the Matsumotos. Here we go, starting things off, we have Shiraya, the Rising Storm, taking on Alma Valen, the Shield Maiden, and your former Rock Girl champion, who defended it against Hana Matsumoto and the Goddess Hell in a very gruesome triple threat match at Resist and Disorder. Oh, a grueling suplex there by Alma. Oh. Quick elbow drop there across the back. And going after the arm there. Tag mate to Marisol now. Now just wrenching that upper torso across the top rope there to Shiraya. Now attacking the back of the knee of Marisol. Oh, now Marisol putting Shiraya in a fireman's carry position. And Snake Eyes directly in the corner. Marisol and Alma looking to pick themselves up after losing against the Lucha Queens in the last episode. And Marisol, oh, that big slam to Shiraya. And now both competitors on the outside this time. Marisol tossing Shiraya back into the ring. And Shiraya again, the hot tag to Haruka. Old rivalry getting reignited here. For a quick moment, Haruka and Marisol hit with some big history between these two. Both went on to have some undefeated streaks for a little bit in WPW's history, leading to a 2 out of 3 falls match between these two at the, not this year's, but last year's Resist and Disorder. Oh, now just running Haruka right into that corner and then going to the other one. Another big slam there, but Haruka kicking Marisol back. Obviously, things have changed a little bit since Marisol and Haruka's rivalry. Haruka getting a series of downgrades demanded directly from Hana Matsumoto to prevent Haruka from suffering from potential cyberpsychosis. Trey going for that double axe handle off the top turnbuckle there, but Marisol dodging back, but Shreya still able to get a one-up on Summer Crest. And a hot tag made to Alma Valen. Oh! Both competitors missing their clotheslines here. And a submission attempt locked in, but Haruka fighting out of it. Oh, back elbow. And Haruka going for the Kamagoye. And the stunner right there, going for the cover. 1, 2, no, kick out at 1. Lady K coming in with the foot. Wait, hold on here. Hold on now. Alma Valen putting the ankle lock right on to Haruka, looking to make her tap out, but it looks like Haruka is able to fight through it. Trying to lock in that serpent's grasp there, but not able to get it quite yet. Oh, as Haruka lands that DDT. Well, Lady K coming in with platters of chicken wings, pots of stew, pots of thick soups, all little single cakes of all kind, pitchers of ice water, soda, mead, ale, and juice. I might honestly give some of these over to Backstage Catering. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, I am riding solo here tonight. Andrew Jensen not able to make it tonight, so it is just me. Oh, scoop slam there to Haruka. Now tag made to Alma. And both competitors back on the outside. Alma tossing Haruka back into the ring. And now going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and Haruka grabbing the ropes. And Irish, tossing Alma to the other side of the ring with no effort and a face plant into the ring. Alma hyping herself up in the corner as Haruka gets the hot tag to Shreya this time. Touching the upper torso once again. Oh! A twisting slam there. Now Shreya going to the top turnbuckle. Double axe handle to the outside. An attack from behind by Alma Valen. And a German suplex there. Trey making her way back into the ring, but a clothesline to the back of the head by Alma Valen. A Snapdragon suplex there by Saraya. Hot tag by Alma to Marisol. Saraya trying to go for that belly to belly, but Marisol fighting back. And Marisol, oh, running slam into the corner, now going to the opposite end again. And into that neck breaker. Oh, and that grand uppercut there by Marisol into the cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. Well, more specifically, Haruka able to bring up the pin at 2. Now Marisol looking for, has got something planned here for Saraya. And off the top turnbuckle. Going into the cover now. 1, 2, no. Marisol going for the cover once again. 1, 2, 3. And here are your winners, the 4 Horsewomen. And picking up the surprise win on to the Matsumoto estate. Tatiana just staring daggers at a downed Saraya. It looks like both Marisol and Alma able to prevent Tatiana from going any further with whatever plans she may have had to the downstream, preventing anything from going any further than it needs to. But ladies and gentlemen, we got one more matchup for you here tonight before we get into our regularly scheduled commercial break. But before we head down to ringside for our next matchup, Hana saying that was disappointing, Saraya. If that was because they were your former faction, ensure it doesn't happen again. Haruka, execute the giant, no excuses. Hana calling for Haruka to go after Marisol once again, it seems. We'll be pondering that whole situation over the next few weeks, I'm sure. But let's go ahead and head down to ringside for our next matchup. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of Karamorin, she is the Witcher, Draven, Dunn. Introducing her opponent, wrestling out of the Himalayas, Leina. As I'm to understand it, I do have on good authority that both of these competitors will be in the 8-woman showcase match to kick off the next episode of Showdown. We have the 8-man showcase to determine the number one contender for the Underground Championship, and so next time we'll be having an 8-woman showcase match to determine the number one contender for the Synthwave Championship, which is currently held by the Lucha Queen Calamity. And here we go, Draven Dunn trying to go out of the gate with an errand-die, it seems, but Leina very quickly able to dodge it, but Draven still very promptly taking her down to the ring. But Leina quickly fighting back with a Tez press. You know, wrenching out of that knee. Now going after it once again. Now a series of stomps across the upper body, kicking Draven, kicking back. Oh! A devastating powerbomb there. Oh, slap across the back of the head. And Leina, oh, with a Canadian Destroyer. Trying to go for the drop kick there, but nobody home. Draven now with a series of right hooks, following up with that quick stomp. Now Leina with a series of stomps. bopping Draven's head up and down on the onto the ring mat. Oh, what a vicious right hook right into the gut. Now we're whipping Leina into the apron. And now it looks like getting ready to beat the drums of war here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Quick right hook there. And just launching Leina across the back of the outside of the ring there. Both competitors back on the inside and a clothesline by Leina. Oh, with a roll up here. 1. No. Kick out at 1. Oh. Quick neck breaker there. Oh, big right hook right into the temple. And jumping over, and an erudite to Leina. Go for the cover. 1, 2, no. Enough to put this ninja away as Leina lands that test press on a Draven. Draven though kicking Leina back, and Leina kicking Draven back. Coming from behind, headlock into that punch into the forehead. Leina to the top turnbuckle, went for the crossbody, but Draven catching her. Into the suplex. Oh. Leina tossing Draven back into the ring. And now going to the top turnbuckle. And the elbow drop. Leina top turnbuckle once again, and the razzmatazz landing right there. We're really trying to drag Draven away from the ropes to prevent a rope break here. 1, 2, no. Just wrenching out that arm there. Now we're up into the corner. Full body splash right there, knocking Draven down. And Draven with the jawbreaker. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're about to be getting ready for a slugfest here in the middle of the ring here. Oh, and Leina knocking Draven down. Possibly looking for a mad IQ to finish things off. And Leina with the cover. 1, 2, 3. And here's our winner, Leina. I can only imagine Calamity looking closely at this matchup, looking at one of the competitors that are going to be in that 8-woman showcase match. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time for our wonderful, wonderful, regularly scheduled commercial break. So we will be back with some tag team action after these quick commercial messages.
Ladies, look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Does he look like me? Hell no. But can he smell like me? Hell yes! Beowulf's Monster Blood Blend is my brand new fragrance from men in deodorant, body wash, and shampoo varieties. Made out of the finest ingredients gathered from the corners of the 9 realms. So now you can smell like you just wrestled a demon buck-ass naked in the midst of smoke and the scent of mead on your skin. Slayed your draconic son, and fought many a dangerous monsters of the deep. Beowulf's Monster Blood Blend. Live like a legend, be a legend, smell like a legend.
Not made of actual monster's blood. Any blood found is merely a coincidence, nothing more. Please don't sue us. Start your day right with the clean, sweet spice of Brass Kettle Blend Turkish coffee. One of the day's best perks. Because nobody does coffee better than the Turks.
Put the pep in your step with Lucky Potion, a Did It Alchemy and Catering specialty product.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Do you need some extra eddies in your pocket? Do you love to flaunt your superior predictive powers to friends and strangers? Do you want the rush of winning big without the fear of some no-neck loan shark sizing you up for a pair of cement shoes? Well, I am proud to announce that Wolfpack Wrestling has partnered with Devil's Own LLC to bring you the newest and experimental craze in online high-stakes gaming, Pound and Penny. Our easy-to-use interface allows you to not only speculate on the outcomes of your favorite underground sporting events, but also to back up your educated estimate by putting your hard-earned credits on the line. Simply put, once a match begins, you will have the opportunity to use your preferred electronic device to pick your buff, sweaty competitor of choice. Select the amount of credits you are comfortable taking from your fellow players, and click Vote. But be quick, the window to vote is only 1 minute. So whether it's an 8-person showcase match, a one-on-one title bout, or an Extreme Rules match where a competitor is trying to show off to an ephemeral fairy queen, you can put your experience and inductive reasoning to work for you. And then make sure you take your surplus of credits and buy yourself a fresh new pair of Throws Kicks. Throws Kicks, Hey, wait a minute. Who put this on the script? Of course not. It's fucking Cram!
Hello, I am Jeb, co-founder of Dawning Breakfasts. You all seem to love our premier energy brand, Midnight Sun, the kick that gives you second wind for long nights. I'm proud to announce our next lineup of products. May I introduce you to our new breakfast lineup inspired by your favorite Wolfpack Wrestling stars, like Frostbite Cereal, chunks of vanilla and mint crunch whether you're inspired by a winter primal or the adoring Fey Queen. The Horsewomen protein bars, on-the-go snacks that make you feel wise bravado, a sergeant, or a champion. available with or without sugar. The Wucha Quims Oatmeal, fruitful flavors that will make you bounce with joy. Enjoy them in hot or cold. Last but not least, Turkish delightful milkshakes, handpicked by members of the Fanes of Vega. We got mint, vanilla, chocolate, black cherry, and green tea, with the options of having regular or goat milk. We hope you try them out for yourself to get that pick-me-up first thing in the morning. Dawning Breakfast, proud sponsor of WPW.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's show is brought to you by Barathame's very own Dark Ale, Goffness, the cool, quenching, deliciously malty taste of the hot sun and cool breeze. For your daily goodness, get Goffness. And don't forget to get all of your dessert needs at the Gregorian International Pastries. The sweetest deals on earth are here. We also like to give a big shout out to Magitech Madness, our primary company that we grab all of our equipment from. Make sure to go get any of your equipment needs over at Magitech Madness. And also a very, very big shout out to the Matsumoto estate, the company, or well, more specifically Matsumoto Corporations, the company that pays, basically they pay us. They pay us. You get it? Yeah. They make sure everyone's paid. They also provide us with a very outstanding medical staff, as well as the Resurrectionist team from the Barathame Gladiatorial Federation. Big thank yous to all involved. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into our next matchup, some mixed tag team action, we're actually going to hear from one of the competitors in the main event. It looks like we're actually going to be hearing from two different individuals. We're going to hear from Jacob Storm and Shiva. So I'm gonna start this real simple. Arctic Mantis, you are exactly what folks say you are. One tough son of a bitch. And one day, maybe sooner than you think, I'll tell you what that really means. But tonight, I gotta clear the air. Ivy and I, we're done. It happens, life moves on. And because of that, Shiva's contract, consider it null and void. I'm keeping her around for now until I decide who stands beside me next. She'll soon rejoin the Primals, but it sounds like Shiva's got something she wants to say. I have had it with that short little so-called goddess. I'm going to remove her subscription to breathing on this plane. The acidity of that uncultured little twit. She's going to pay for her many crimes. I cannot stand the unprofessional. I shall educate her on why her behavior is unacceptable. I gave my word, and I stand by my word. Hell, you have become a stain upon my honor. I shall rinse you out, thus proving that when I give my honor, it's as good as gold. Valthus, you think this is some kind of clubhouse? You think I, Jacob Storm, the Rocker Boy champion, gotta have backup 24/7? Nah. You see, Val, you might look at me and call me an abomination, but what I'm building here, through and through, that's family. A family Ragnarok don't even know exists. So when you step in that ring with me, bring everything you got. Every bit of strength, because I don't stop till I can't breathe. Yeah, response to Valthus' words from the last episode, we did hear that someone was looking to recruit Valthus into a group that they've been starting, but we didn't exactly know who that was. But now we got hard confirmation of that, with it being turned out that Jacob Storm seems to be recruiting. And ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that is your main event for tonight. It is Jacob Storm taking on Valthus. If Valthus wins, he does not have to join the group that Storm's putting together, but if Storm wins, then Valthus will become I guess the first new member of whatever this group is called. And tweeting on social media, Arctic Mantis saying, "I'm sorry, I'm still recovering from our fight last episode, Jacob. I could have sworn I heard I'm officially the toughest son of a birch. Am I correct?" And we're getting another surprising tweet out on social media from World Domination Wrestling's very own Kelly Miller, saying, "Big words for a bitch boy." I don't know who's that targeted towards, but I can only make assumptions. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and head down to ringside for some mixed tag team action. The following contest is a mixed tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team up of Beowulf and Hell, Ragnarok. I think my lack of words should perfectly show how I feel against these two. And introducing their opponents. Being accompanied to the ring by the Primal of Ice, Shiva. The team up of Garuda and Titan, the Primals. I guess Titan has decided he wants to come out by himself. And tweeting on social media in response to Kelly's message, Jacob Storm saying, Kelly Miller, you've called me so many things, but yet you want to knock me down because of your ego. Be a fucking man and fight me, and I'll show you I ain't no bitch because I'm more of a world champion than you'll ever be. And introduce a Gru's tag team partner. Representing the Primals, he is the Primal of Earth, Titan! There's the fast-moving mountain. And no, I'm not talking about Nash Evan Dash. That's a different fast-moving mountain. And Shiva tweeting out on at ringside, say, "Go Titan, show them all your might." Here we go, starting things off, Garuda and Hell. And Garuda with a series of chops across the chest to Hell, and then a kick to the back. Followed up with a standing shooting star press. And tag mates a Titan, now Beowulf having to jump in. Oh! Quick tackle there by Titan. Oh, dropping the full weight across the chest there. Oh, and a quick cutter there by Titan. A quick knee to the stomach. Another cutter there by the Primal. A swift punch to the gut. Irish whip into the corner. Now wrenching the arm of Titan across the top rope there. And just continuing to put damage. And a running bulldog out of the corner. Another whip back in Ragnarok corner here. And going after that leg. A quick slam going for the pin now. One. No, kick out at one. Another tackle there by Titan. And a vicious power bomb. Oh, referee got briefly taken out. I must have missed that one, but Garuda going for the pin onto Hell, but a kick out at one. And now Garuda probably looking to fly here. Oh! Laying that move right onto the goddess. Both the competitors on the outside, but Hell being tossed back into the ring. A big face plant there. Both competitors going for drop kicks, missing. And hell with the Uranagi. Going for another one this time. And looked like she was kind of biting at the face of Garuda for a little bit. Fires up into the corner, drop kick by the Primal. The hell coming in from behind. Irish whip right into the corner of Ragnarok. But Garuda fighting back now. And attack from behind. And a German suplex there. Now, the series of punches directly into the gut. Tag made to Beowulf, now Titan in the ring. And a clothesline by the Legend Incarnate. Another clothesline. Oh, I know with the German suplex. And a vicious lariat there. Now going for the cover, but looks like Hell will be able to break up the pin. And Titan, look for that spinning power bomb. Going for the cover now once again. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a word in from the commission that due to an incident that has occurred in the backstage area, the match between Luther Bolfenheim and Minuano is going to have to be pushed back to the next episode of WPW. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that means your next matchup is your main event, Jacob Storm and Valthus. I'm very curious though as to what happened that is having Luther and Minuano called off for the night, but I'm sure we'll get an answer at some point. Oh, as Beowulf landing that drop kick to Titan. Oh! Titan slamming Beowulf right into the ring post there. As Hell lands that uppercut. And oh! Hell with the Uranagi, tweeting on social media, Lady Kath Gina saying, I do so enjoy coming to work. That said, if I could just hit a few people with a kendo stick because I've been having to up the wards again. Reminder to the roster, don't sell your souls to eldritch beings. Do you know how hard it is to get them back? The commission keeps me employed for many reasons. Well, good luck trying to convince Ignatius Black of that, Lady K. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Oh! Has Hal landing yet another Uranagi to Garuda. The Beowulf and Titan going at it now in the ring. I'm being told that the commission is confirming the news on social media as we speak regarding the Luther v. Minuano match. And Beowulf now getting ready to land the midnight run onto the Primal and into the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And over the top rope goes Beowulf onto Titan. Oh, stomp across the forehead, busting him open. I'm dropping both the legs down. Both competitors on the outside. Wolf eyeballing both Garuda and Shiva. I'll call him for the tag, but Beowulf not wanting it, it seems. Hell saying, have it your way. And tag made to hell. Garuda now in the ring and a spear! And Garuda with the DDT as retaliation. Garuda coming out of the corner with a quick chop across the chest. And tossing hell around. Oh. And over the top rope, but nobody home as hell rolls out of the way. Both competitors back in the ring once again. Irish whip right into the corner. Quick pin attempt made, but a kick out at 1. And a drop kick knocking hell down. And a vicious German suplex there. Garuda trying to recover on the corner as Hell getting distracted by Shiva. And now Hell with a series of knees into the temple of Garuda. An Irish whip into the corner. And it looks like Hell going in, tagging in Beowulf now. Oh! A big double-handed takedown there. But Titan catching the leg and a vicious forearm. And Titan going for that spinning power bomb. And now into the cover, but Hell able to break up the pin attempt. And tag made to Garuda. And Garuda coming in from behind. And now looking for the tornado pile driver. Into the cover. 1, 2, no. Almost taking out the goddess, but not able to. Now probably looking for a last-ditch effort, going to the top turnbuckle here. And quick little Hurricane Rana off the top, taking hell down. Another maneuver from the top turnbuckle. Another one, this time with a moonsault. Into the cover. 1, 2, no. Oh, trying to go for that lead assault, but not able to land it. But Hell landing that springboard DDT. And tag mates of the Legend Incarnate. And Titan with the power slam. Oh, and a vicious power bomb directly into the turnbuckles. Directly in front of Beowulf's tag team partner. And Beowulf lifting Titan over. Now Wolf dragging Titan around, trying to go for a good pin here, but Titan very quickly getting back up to his feet. But Wolf with the DDT. Another DDT. Oh, now, oh, coming from behind as Beowulf gets distracted by Shiva. Now, big German suplex there by the Primal. And now going for the cover. 1, 2, no. Wolf going for the cover once again. 2, no. Kick out at 2. Now taking Garuda into the corner now. Oh, and an Enziguri from the middle turnbuckle. And snapping that arm back. Now going for it again. Another series of punches directly into the gut of the Primal here. And a Hurricane Rana by Garuda. A whip into the ropes, launching Garuda into the air. And then with another Uranagi. Tag mates of Beowulf now, Titan in. Inside with another tackle. Wolf rolling out, trying to recover for a little bit. Headed back in. Unloading onto the Primal. With a DDT now going for the cover. 1, 2, no. And lifting up Beowulf, leaving him hung out to dry on the ropes. And right in the corner, but Titan fighting back with a clothesline to Beowulf this time. Tag made to Garuda. Hell jumping into the fray. And a springboard moonsault from the top rope. Tag made to Titan, Beowulf back in. And another tackle made out of the gate. Another splash there by the Primal, keeping the legend down. Oh. And Titan tagging in Garuda, it seems. And obviously because of that, Hell splayed out on the outside. Referee needing to count. But unfortunately, it looks like nobody was home there for Garuda's maneuver from the top, going over the top rope. Oh, the referee kind of arguing with Shiva a little bit. What? Like, it didn't look like the referee ejected Shiva, but it definitely was not exactly happy with what she was doing. Garuda tossing Hell back into the ring now. A quick takedown there by the Primal. Taking Hell back up to her feet. But Hell with the jawbreaker reversal. And now back into the corner. It looks like Hell could be looking for Frozen Grace to Garuda here. And she lands it. And into the cover. 1, 2, no! Well, Hell reversing would have... Oh, no, never mind. Looks like Hell had a one-up on Garuda, but Garuda still had a one-up on Hell. And the splash all off the top and to the outside. Yeah, spin kick directly across the head. Garuda now being tossed back into the inside of the ring. And Iriship back into the corner, but Garuda fighting back. And Hell out of the corner with an enziguri. Tag made to Beowulf now. And Wolf with the death stroke. Right out of nowhere to Titan. 2, no. Irish up into the corner. And a bulldog outside. And Shiva continuing to argue with Beowulf, keeping him distracted from going for the pin on Titan. Oh. And Wolf locking in the FTC onto Titan, but Garuda with a drop kick breaking up the submission hold. Now Titan with the running power slam. And Titan with the cover. 2. No. A stomp across the shoulder, dragging Wolf around. Tag made to hell. And how about that slam? Wolf and Titan still continuing to fight on the outside of the ring. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and that tackle. And the Death Soul. Brianna Garuda going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And here are your winners, Ragnarok. You know, I don't usually root for the Primals in a lot of instances, but that was one instance where I wish they did win. Ah, the disappointment in my eyes. But now, ladies and gentlemen, our next match would have been Luther Balfenheim versus Minuano, but unfortunately, due to a backstage incident, that match is being pushed back to the next episode of WPW, so we're gonna be jumping right into our next matchup. And before I get to that, social media was kind of blowing up during that tag team match. Jacob Storm saying, actually, hold on, Hana Matsumoto going on social media saying, making it known if the forbidden door opens because of Jacob, I'll need to make phone calls to ensure minimal collateral damage, and Jacob will pay every penny. Jacob responding, why should I pay for a boy's lack of control? If he can't control himself, then he should watch who he insults. And then following it up with, he's just a boy throwing a temper tantrum at this point. So a lot of heated arguments between Kelly, Hannah, and Jacob Storm. Well, speaking of Storm, that is who is in our next matchup. And just as a reminder, everyone, if Valthus wins this match, he does not have to join whatever group Storm is forming, but if Storm wins, then Valthus must join. And so, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event. And this matchup is next. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall and is your main event. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, Valthus. You know, based on what we heard from him in the last episode, yes, he is a demon, and we also know the name of his snake. It is called Rosie. The snake is called Rosie. And introducing his opponent, making his way to the ring, he is the WPW Rocker Boy Champion, Jacob Storm. And more social media happening. The goddess Hell tweeting out saying, "How long do you plan on disappointing us all? I expected more from the Primals, but it seems having you corral them has only weakened them. Maybe it surely is time for your kind to be tamed once again." And Kelly Miller tweeting out a response to Storm saying, "So easily insulted, no wonder Ivy isn't hanging around with you anymore." A lot of spicy words being said on social media, it seems. And here we go. Jacob Storm immediately out of the gate with a spear. And Valthus with a springboard forearm. Huge moves right out of the gate. And Valthus immediately putting Storm into a sleeper hold, with Storm reversing it into a stunner. Valthus wanting to end this matchup quickly. And Storm with the Snapdragon suplex. Oh. There's a quick wrench of the upper body across the top rope. Storm dragging Valthus to the ropes, but Valthus launching him overboard. And now to the top rope, double axe handle to the back. And now Valthus with a series of stomps here to the champion. And dropping both the knees across the back. More stomps. Both of the Taz press, both of them still on the outside here. But it looks like, yep, tossing Storm back into the ring. And dropping the head of Storm right onto the knee. Trying to keep the champ down. Oh, would try and go for the high kick, but accidentally getting himself into the tree of woe position, but quickly getting out of it before Storm had any chance to do any damage. And Storm going into the reverse Boston Crab here, locked in out of Valthus, but Valthus very, very quickly able to escape. Oh. A coup grab there by Valthus going into the cover. One. No. Oh, the high kick there by Valthus to Storm. And Storm with another spear to Valthus going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. So with another Snapdragon suplex. And Storm with a daredevil dive into a DDT. Now Fang was scared position, dropping Valthus onto the apron. And kicking Storm back. A quick running knee drop across the forehead there, keeping Valthus down. And a knee across the face. And tweeting on social media, Shiva saying, just a reminder, hell is a cheating bitch with no class. Also, her subscription to breathing is on its end days. And Storm once again going over the top rope with a splash across the body of Valthus, tossing him back into the ring now. And Storm with the elbow drop, but nobody home. And a quick clothesline by the champion. Over that springboard leg drop there, but nobody home. Storm taking Valthus to the outside. What has he got planned here? Going for a dive, but Valthus catching up with that right hook. Oh. Swift kick into the jaw, taking the champ down. Now a series of kicks into the upper body, followed up with a forearm, busting open Storm. And Storm going to the cover. Kick out at 2. And Haruka now tweeting on social media saying, Jacob Storm, make my job harder and I'll end you myself. No voodoo, hoodoo, demon angel bullshit will save you. So much hate against the champ. I don't get it. But Superman punch here. Oh, kick out at 2. Oh, quick taking Storm out to the ring. Oh. Quick knee into the jaw there by Valthus. Both competitors near the ramp. Now Valthus probably looking to finish things off here against Storm. Oh! Oh. Dropping right into the knee into the cover. 2. No. Almost getting the champ at 3. And a vicious lariat. Valthus with a Kamagoye. Storm kicking Valthus back a bit, slamming his head repeatedly into the mat. A big belly to belly there. Just barely able to lift up the demon. Oh. Now that springboard leg drop there, but still keeping Valthus down. And an elbow drop to the outside. Oh, suplex there to Valthus by Storm, keeping both competitors still on the outside. Oh, and a suplex across the barricade. Storm going to the top rope once again, calling for Valthus to get back up to his feet. Oh! Oh, Valthus had something planned on the top turnbuckle, but Storm just not allowing it. Oh, went for a clothesline, but Valthus with a spin kick and a springboard forearm. Valthus trying to keep the champ down. Storm with a series of clotheslines and a slam. But a kick out at 2. And Storm just wrenching that arm out. Oh, and a vicious lariat. Oh. Storm looking for Outlaw's grip. Got it locked in onto Valthus. Nowhere to go, but breaking the hold. Now Storm going in for the cover 2. Kick out at 2. But Storm to the top turnbuckle and a leg drop going for the cover once again. 1, 2, no. Now Valthus with a series of kicks across the head. Oh, kick across the back. Storm trying to recover out on the apron here. And a swift right hook right there. Now Valthus getting ready to beat the drums of war. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Storm going for that spin kick, but Valthus ducking it. Now Storm with a series of chops across the chest here and a suplex. Both competitors knocked down for a little bit, but Storm quickly back up to his feet. And another springboard leg drop. Oh, Valthus trying to come in from behind, but Storm catching him. Oh. And Jacob, trying to go for Eye of the Storm here, but unfortunately Valthus getting his number. Trying to go for a spear, but nobody home. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have ourselves another slugfest here in our main event. Oh! Back elbow into an uppercut, knocking Valthus down. Valthus, though, kicking back. And a spear! Now into the cover. 1, 2, no! And over the top rope goes Valthus. Storm leaving a blood trail on the outside of the ring as Valthus putting work on the champ. Valthus back in the ring at the count of 8. Referee at the count of 9. And ladies and gentlemen, a reminder here, we do go up to a 20 count here when competitors are on the outside. Storm rolling Valthus back into the ring. Oh. Valthus seemingly had something planned there on the middle rope, but Storm not allowing that. An Irish up into the ropes. Clothesline there, followed with a back elbow. And Valthus trying to put in some work on that open wound that he just created for Storm a little bit ago. More blood continuing to spread throughout the ring. Oh, the spinning forearm there. Valthus continuously getting the upper hand on the champion here. Now more right hooks directly into the forehead. And out to the top rope once again. Dropping the knees, but nobody home. Storm looking to capitalize, going for the cover. 1, 2, and he gets it. And here is your winner, Jacob Storm. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Valthus, now the newest member of this group that Storm is forming for WPW. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to be ending things here tonight. Once again, we will be seeing Luther Bolfenheim versus Minuano in the next episode of Showdown. But on top of that, we also got that 8-woman showcase match to determine the number 1 contender for the Rocker Girl Champion, or not the Rocker Girl, my mistake, Synthwave Championship. I get my words mixed up. It happens, ladies and gentlemen. But with all that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host, the Killjoy, JTB, and I'll catch you guys next time in the underground. Have a good night, everyone, and see ya.